And to come home and your door is picked, I'm amazed. I'm even frightened to come home.
Well, that Valley woman seriously creeped out thinking her home had been burglarized while she was gone. But she was even more upset, she says, when she found out what really happened.
That's right. Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zepelin spoke to her and found out who was behind the break-in. She joins us live with more on who's really at fault. Stephanie.
Trisha, Steve, Allison Williams has lived in Alondra condos behind me for several years and says she's never had a problem. But after leaving for a week, she came home to a scary surprise.
I'm frightened. I'm very frightened. I'm frightened because who else can come in?
This is the only key to Allison Williams' apartment, but somehow somebody else got in here.
When I went to put the key in, the door just opened. And I kind of was frightened to come in because I'm like, well, is somebody in here? Did somebody break in?
She walked inside the condo she owns and saw this piece of paper on the counter. It says she was notified that last Wednesday workers would be coming in to do repairs on the roof drains. But she says this was the first notice she got.
They left a paper, but they never informed me. They never called. They never gave me any inkling to come in.
We went to Level Property Community Management, who runs her HOA. Community manager Christian Diamandis says they're doing this fix in 160 units, and the only one with an issue is Williams. He says they left her a door tag and sent her a notice in the mail, but he admitted that notice may not have made it. He told us the notice didn't make it when they sent it to other properties they manage.
I know we're in associations, but don't we have rights as homeowners?
We checked out her agreement with the HOA. It says they can come in and make repairs if requests are made in advance and they come in at a reasonable time. It says they can come in without notice in case of an emergency, something that puts the owner's safety at risk. And that's where they disagree.
This was not an emergency.
Williams says this was not an emergency and they did not give her reasonable notice. The HOA says it is an emergency because the piping in the roof is very old, and if there was a lot of rain, it could cause tens of thousands of dollars in damage. Williams just wants them to replace her locks and restore her sense of security in her own home.
I'm amazed. I'm even frightened to come home.
Williams was having painting done in her house, and the HOA says it could have been those people who came in and left the door unlocked, but Williams insists the house painters never had a key. The HOA also told us when we spoke with Christian Diamandis that they thought that Williams was being sensational by coming to us, by coming to Channel 13. But we saw email chains, we saw correspondence between Diamandis and Williams for several emails that went back and forth. Now, we addressed this problem because Williams thought the HOA wasn't handling her concerns, and she sent us an email. If you have something you want us to look into, shoot us an email. 13investigates at KTNV.com. Don't forget to include your phone number. Live near Rainbow and Lake Mead, Stephanie Zepelin, Channel 13 Action News.
Thanks, Stephanie.